Guns out. No, I'm sorry. It's the Go Beyond podcast. Sorry, it's new, man. We're new. It's still new.
I was like, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, that's crazy,
Isn't that
bro.
insane? There's a whole lot going on in the country right now as it pertains to firearms.
Well, let's go.
And get some. Hey guys, welcome back to the Go Beyond inaugural podcast at the official first Guns Out Range Day,
sponsored by Staccato.
And we got our buddy here, Jared from Guns and Gadgets, who's really been one of the first supporters of ours, John.
Oh my gosh, first supporters. I feel like supporter, promoter, mentor
literally.
a little bit.
We didn't have any damn followers at the time.
Right. You know, because we were just transitioning to YouTube from TV. You know, you got wind of what happened to us, brought us onto your platform, and I mean, it was so crazy to get the comments afterwards. Jared sent me, "Hey guys, came over from Guns and Gadgets. Jared sent me. Jared said he was gonna come to my house if we didn't follow you guys." I was like, dang, Jared out here doing it like that. Okay.
So we appreciate you, bro,
No,
for
absolutely,
really
man.
being with us since the beginning, and every and anything we've ever asked of you, you've made it happen.
Yeah.
It's my pleasure, man. You guys, what happened was wrong. We've talked about that ad nauseum, but I think you're doing better. You're better off because of what happened, and we're on the same team, and anytime our teammates need help, I would hope everybody would step in. So
I appreciate
100%, man. And I mean, it shows, Jared. You've been with us every step of the way, and there's nothing that we've asked of you that you haven't really delivered on, and even some things that we didn't ask for that you brought to us, man, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, Jared, I want to just get into some things. Your specialty here.
Yeah, but
I mean, there's a whole lot going on in the country right now as it pertains to firearms.
Yeah.
Just what are some of the top one or two things that everybody really needs to pay attention to right now?
So the big thing right now is, so the anti-gun states are pivoting to try to do whatever they can to get around the Bruin decision. The Bruin decision is probably the best pro-2A decision we've had, especially the way it was written by Justice Thomas. But what it's done is cause those states, New York, Jersey, they're all doubling down. In fact, Maryland decided they were going to go do some crazy stuff today. That was a video I put up this morning. So if you live in those states, don't worry, help's coming.
Right.
Get involved. Don't think that, hey, this group's going to do it or this person's going to do it. It's going to take a lot of people. It's time to come together and put this back the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So that's the first one, man. And the second one is the credit card issue.
Oh, that's crazy,
Isn't that
bro.
insane, John?
I mean, listen, man, I don't really get into all of that politics stuff, but this is not, to me, it's not political. This is like blatant. I mean, this is corporate.
Door for a lot of other things.
This is corporate America coming
Yeah.
after us now.
Yeah.
Are we serious now?
So when you buy something with a credit card, for people who don't know, like there's a bank that approves or disapproves that transaction.
Yeah, because they're the issuer of the card.
Absolutely, yeah. So what the ISO, the International Standards Organization, has done is they've created a new merchant category code so that, in theory, they can track firearm sales.
Right.
Now, they're not going to be able to see the individual items you purchase, but what they're trying to do is to flag what seems as a potentially concerning purchase.
That's so stupid.
But think of it this way. So if I go to my gun shop and I need to buy a safe, safes can be $4, $5, $6, $7 grand.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So all that's going to look at is I went to Bill's gun place and spent $7K, and right away they're going to be like, that should probably be
He bought
investigated.
$7,000 worth of guns, or ammunition or something.
Yeah, it could be anything. So they're trying to put it on the banks to pressure them to deny purchases. And if that happens, there's not a lot of good that can happen.
The banks, no, this is the interesting part. The banks haven't said anything about this yet, Jared. But what I've read, because Visa, they're the largest in the world, it likely will lead banks to do something.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the part that I'm worried about.
Well, they got the big three, and there's a bunch of politicians that jumped on it. There's a bunch of anti-gun groups.
Yeah.
But they got Visa, MasterCard, and American Express on board.
Yeah.
And you got the big three on board. Most people are going to follow the pressure.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, this is just so unnerving when you stop to think about it. Sherm, I really like in your video the way you broke it down, because most people, they would read like that headline and they wouldn't really think too much of it, right?
Yeah.
But when you put it in the context of just the size of your purchase, or the dollar amount of your purchase, or the frequency of your purchases, you could be buying ammo, every day because you just go train every day, right? So when you look at it like that, and of course, it's going to be somebody that doesn't know nothing about guns that's going to monitor that, and they're going to be like, oh, this person's buying all this stuff. They're probably building a bomb or something. It's just dumb. It doesn't make any sense.
My concern, Jared, what is this going to mean for people of color? There's 3-4 million new gun owners, and most of them are
at least
at least that we know of color. What the hell is that going to look like? I mean, I can imagine some ATF agents showing up at a black person's house
Yeah.
saying we need to search, and we're already skeptical. It is what it is of law enforcement. I mean, that could turn real bad and fast.
Nothing,
Like for that one
nothing good will
ATF
come of it.
agent.
Oh, right.
That one ATF agent. You saw that video too,
Yeah.
where the guy called the cops on and said, "There's somebody at my door want to see my guns," and this guy got tased by the cop. Oh, that was so hilarious. That's what you get.
Don't
That's what
tase
you
me,
get.
bro.
So Jared, what do you think about all of this, man? I mean, you've been with us in a year and a half.
Yeah.
And here we are.
This is amazing. Like this facility at XCal is bananas. This
Oh,
would never be
yeah.
able to exist in Massachusetts ever. And what you guys have here is it's a first. We flipped it everywhere we go. Every event we go to in the industry, it's
Invite only.
invite only,
Yeah, invite
media,
only.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And to open this up to the public. And I'm talking to people who have driven down from New York,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
come
man.
here. People have come from all over this area. What you've done is phenomenal, and it can only get better.
Yeah.
And my hat's off to you, man. And I'm here to help you in any way.
No, I appreciate it, man, and thanks for coming. And it was kind of short notice too. And I know that you had some things on your calendar, so we appreciate you taking the time to do
Jared
that.
always represents.
Always
and supports
represents
us no matter what.
Listen, we got to talk about the Tesla. We got to talk about the Plaid. So listen,
man.
guys. Here's the thing. Sherm had a Tesla Sport.
I did.
And
I
I
had
rode
3 different Teslas.
But the Tesla Sport was the only one I rode in.
Yeah.
And he did this, the acceleration 0 to 60 in 2 seconds or something like that.
And it's intense.
And it's intense. This Plaid.
The Plaid is out of this world.
This Plaid
man.
is a roller coaster. That's what it feels
yeah.
like. I mean, you feel it in your gut. I mean, right
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
I mean,
we've even been in supercars. We were
right.
in Vegas
Yes.
at
Yeah,
supercars.
McLaren. Yep.
That, it's in a league of its own.
Yeah.
And it
it's-
doesn't cost $700,000.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of people out there right now that aren't liking what you're saying.
That may be
well,
true.
hey, listen, that's on their pockets.
John, are you getting the Plaid now?
I think I'm gonna get the Plaid. I haven't been fixated on a car in a long time.
Especially electric, because I know you've been kind of
I've been wanting to go electric.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now after experiencing that, I mean, I just think it's cool
Oh,
that at any given moment you can do that. You
At
can
any
just, you
given
can just, you
moment,
can just
the
take
power
off.
is always
It's
there.
always there as long as your battery's charged.
Yeah,
But then I don't know. Sherm complained a lot about that
I hated
battery
that damn
being
charger.
whack.
That's the only thing I hated, Jared, was the charger.
And I'm always late for stuff.
Well, it gets up. They're up to 400 miles now, which is more
So
than
the
I
battery's
use.
better now.
Yeah, so that
So
car
that's
is
better than,
what is it?
than my Tesla. It's 400 miles. I was
Yeah.
at,
Oh, okay,
I think
okay.
300, so maybe 100 miles, maybe 100 or 150 more, I think.
Yeah, so it's 396 right now on a full charge.
Yeah,
Wow.
So then, there you go.
Wow.
So get you a Plaid.
Yeah,
So then I
I'm
can drive.
See, even more, and there's a reason
Yeah.
why I've been waiting, and now I just found
Now you
out.
just found it.
They finally are getting it right.
Yeah.
There you go. You need a guns out, so you got to buy 2. You got to buy guns out Plaid. Elon, if you're listening, you need 2.
You know what,
Plaids.
Elon? Listen, I think you're a like-minded individual. You do outside the box.
You're talking
type
directly
things.
to Elon
I'm
now,
talking
John?
to Elon. So Elon, listen, man. If you want to donate a couple of Plaids,
We'll take 2.
we will rock those things. Okay?
Wait a second,
And
finder's
we,
fee.
put some
Oh,
gun
is it, Jared
compartments.
said, is there a finder's,
Finder's fee.
Is there a finder's fee?
Yeah. Throw it. Well, Jared, you already have the Plaid. So what do you want him to do?
Jared
I'll
wants
take.
another
Why
one.
do you need 2? Because I need 2.
What?
There you go.
Okay, so
There you
3.
go.
So now we need 3 Plaids.
So, Jared, we
listen,
appreciate
know
you,
you
man.
We know you can
My
afford
pleasure,
it.
man.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
no,
you,
thanks for
and
coming,
thanks
man.
for the
And
support,
listen,
man.
bro, we
Thank you,
can't wait
brother.
to come back on your channel, and we'll see you like the rest of the month, right? At a couple of different more events, right?
Yeah,
CMMG,
that's right.
IV88. So yeah, man, we'll be seeing you,
This
bro.
month is going to be crazy for
It
us,
is.
Jared.
I'm
It
already
is.
dragging, but I look forward to it.
Well, we'll see you there, man.
Oh,
All right,
dude.
man. Appreciate it.
Well, let's go.
And get some.